Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the biggest misconception that people have about supplement dropshipping and how so many of these YouTube gurus in the supplement dropshipping space are literally trying to get you to do the wrong thing. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Jason, and about 3 weeks ago, I went from doing dropshipping into custom formulating my own supplements, and these are the biggest lessons I learned. If you are someone who is thinking about starting a supplement dropshipping business, or if you're currently running one, I strongly encourage you to watch this video because there will be serious consequences if you do get some of these things wrong. Let's briefly talk about what are some of the main reasons that you may consider starting a supplement dropshipping business. There are quite a few reasons. The first one, in my opinion, is that it has really great margins. You can usually source a product for $2 to $3 and then sell it at a 10x margin excluding shipping, so that's around $20 to $30. It's got a huge total addressable market. Pretty much everyone nowadays takes a supplement of some sort on a day-to-day basis. Next, it's got really great customer lifetime value. What I mean by this is that usually when a customer buys a supplement and they like it, they'll usually come back again and again and again to buy the same product. This means you've got great subscription value, and usually they come back to buy multiple times after the first. And the last one, in my opinion, is that in the supplement niche itself, it's got an infinite amount of sub niches. And what I mean by this is you've got things like probiotics, a sub niche, you've got multivitamins, you've got like creatine, protein powder. There's a lot of sub niches within the main niche, supplement niche itself, and you can go like layers deep into this. So yeah, there's infinite sub niches, one for everyone. Yeah, now let's go straight into the main part of today's video, which is the main misconception that people have about supplement dropshipping and what a lot of these YouTube gurus are essentially misguiding you on. And that issue is the product sourcing the actual product. What I mean by this is that essentially all the supplements that you see are branded or are backed by a brand, and this means that their product is custom formulated, it's private labeled, and for you as the dropshipper, it's essentially impossible for you to source. Let's take some common product research tools, for example, Calodata, Amazon, or just scrolling through your social media. I think right now the most common method that people do product research for supplement dropshipping is through Calodata. This is what I've seen most YouTube gurus do. They will show you a video like, speed running a supplement dropshipping business, and they'll usually start with Calodata. And yeah, I think Calodata is a great product research tool. You've got all the products, best products from TikTok Shop, as well as the abundance of videos that they offer you to simply just use for your ads. So it's a great tool in general, great tool for product research, but it's not so great for sourcing. So let's just jump straight into Calodata and I'll let you guys know exactly what I mean. So let's imagine we're trying to start a supplement dropshipping business. First thing we'll do is we're going to go to the nutrition and wellness category and find ourselves a banger product. Let's go into, we can see this. It's done 80 million in the past 30 days alone, which is really, really nice. Go to more to see all the products. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen all of these products because it's on the first page. And usually you would want to go somewhere in here, but just for this video's sake, I'll just quickly find a product that's doing all right. Oh yeah, I see this one trending up a little bit. Let's just take this one as an example. So we're looking at the revenue, it's done 400k in the past 30 days. The trend's looking all right. And yeah, let's say we want to run this product for our business. So usually what you want to do is you take a picture of the product and then you go to a tool like Alibaba. Let's go to Alibaba. And yeah, you would image search and just search the product. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of them. Even this one you can get it for 10 cents. Which is a crazy low price. And you can see these guys are selling it for 22. That's something that I thought. What you would think is that, since we found this product on Alibaba, this means that this brand is sourcing their product straight from Alibaba. And they're sourcing it for, let's say, $1.50 and then reselling it at 22 at a really great margin. But the truth is actually the other way around. The brand came first, and then these people from China, these manufacturers, they also have tools like they also have access to tools like Calodata. So they would see the product is doing well, and now they know that there are people like you and me, dropshippers, who would want to source this product. So what they do is they take the product photos from the brand Euro. Let's just take this one. They take the product photos from the brand Euro. I'm assuming these photos are just taken straight from Euro, and they would make their own listing. Yeah, and they can do this because they're in China and no one's really gonna come after them, and all the liability is essentially on you as the dropshipper if you do decide to sell this product, let's say in the US. What I see a lot of the dropshipping gurus do is that at this point, they'll simply say, oh, let's go guys. We found a product on Alibaba. We can get it for 150 or 350 in that case. That means we go into a calculator, pull out the calculator and show the great margins. But the truth is that, yeah, they don't even tell you that there's a minimum order quantity with a lot of these Alibaba listings. Say for this one, it's actually quite good. You can order a minimum of 20. What that means is you can't fulfill a singular orders. Let's say a customer orders 2 products. You can't fulfill just 2. You have to order at least 20 of these. I don't know what you decide to do, but if you decide to use their brand and call your shop Euro, I've seen quite a lot of dropshipping gurus do that, where they just take the brand's name as well and make them seem like they're the actual brand when they essentially are just scamming the customer. But I recommend you guys, if you guys are thinking of starting your own supplement business, do come up with your own name and design your own packaging. In this case, you're trying to source this product, and let's say you have taken this product and put it onto your own store, and you've removed the name and put your own brand name on there. That may seem like it would work, but you gotta realize that when the customer receives the product, it's not gonna have your logo on it. It's gonna have the brand Euro on it. And that's a mismatch between the product, the received product, and the product that is shown on your website. If you do want to custom design your own packaging, then there's going to be a very high minimum order quantity, because for the manufacturers, they have to print your labeling, put it on each of the items, which is a really difficult process for them on their side. So that requires a very high minimum order quantity as well. But even if everything goes well and you source, I don't know, this one for 10 cents and it's a minimum order quantity of 5. And what OEM means here is that they essentially telling you that they can put your logo on this area. But if everything goes well and you end up sourcing the product at a good price, you can actually put your custom labeling on there. But then you run into the issue that the ingredient quality itself, because you as the dropshipper, you have no idea how these guys are making their product, because they are not the original manufacturers of Euro. They are simply a copycat manufacturer from China who sees the demand of these products, and they know that people would want to dropship this product. So they create the listing and list the ingredients, whatever, but you have absolutely no clue what they are even putting in there. They can have the labeling, everything right, but they could essentially put anything in the product and you wouldn't even know. For example, in this one, the ingredient could say they're putting some sort of probiotics in there, like this one, vaginal probiotic, but I'm not sure what the actual ingredients are for this product, but you have no idea what the manufacturers is actually making the product. They could just be using completely different formulation, completely different ingredients, or if you're lucky and they actually do use the same formula, then it's 100% that they are using a lower quality version of the ingredients to decrease the manufacturing price. If you do decide to go with this route and find a manufacturer from Alibaba or any sort of manufacturers out there, you are going to get a product that is, one, it's mislabeled, it has the original brand's labeling, or number 2, the ingredient quality is just complete trash, and people who is going to take that supplement is going to inevitably run into some dietary or some health issues. And in the worst case, you are going to run into legal issues if they do decide to file a lawsuit in the worst case. Even with this, another problem that people don't talk about is that since this product is a supplement, that means, yeah, people are taking the product. That means this is a niche that is regulated by the FDA if you are selling to the United States. And what that means for you as the brand is that there's a very high chance that when you actually do the shipping, let's say you're shipping through the supplies from Alibaba, or you have your custom agent who's managing the supply chain. But regardless, there's a very high chance that your product is going to be stopped at the customs on either the Chinese side or the US side, because a lot of the times these products will contain sensitive ingredients. For example, in an animal product, then there's a lot of paperwork and regulations around this. So you have to fill out a lot of forms. You have to show the US custom that the ingredients you're using is sourced at a good quality. It's produced at a qualified facility. And all of these things usually isn't supplied when you are shipping your products from China to the US. So there's a very good chance that it's going to get stopped at customs and not even reach your customer. These are just a few things that dropshipping gurus don't really talk about. So what are the risks? Number one is not very sustainable. It's not sustainable. And the reason for this is that you are selling someone else's product. You are selling another brand's product. So if they do find your website, once you've started seeing some traction, then they can easily file a copyright claim against you, file a DMCA against you, and completely take your website down. So it's not sustainable. And there's going to be a mismatch between the product received by customer and the product that is displayed on your website. Next is that your product has a high chance of getting stopped at customs. And finally, in the worst case, you run into some legal issues if a customer do decide to file a lawsuit against you. These 4 major issues are something that you're going to run into if you do decide to take a product from Calidata, such as this one. Any of these products they are all backed by a brand. They are all branded products. So this means that this brand, like Yerba Magic, they've gone ahead and formulated the product, the supplement, and they've designed the packaging. So, and they have their custom manufacturer. So for you as the dropshipper, there's no way for you to source the product. And the only way for you to do it is through another third-party manufacturer, such as one from Alibaba. But at the end of the day, they are creating you a low-quality version with still someone else's product. So it's going to lead to a lot of chargebacks, a lot of customer issues, and yeah, like I said before, a lot of custom issues that might not even reach the customer. You're just going to get a lot of complaints if you do end up scaling. And literally at any point of your scaling journey, if it does do well, it can just be completely shut off at any time. 100%, I would not recommend anyone sourcing a supplement from Calidata. Like I said, it's all backed by a brand, it's all branded, and there's no way for you to source products. Yeah, this is why I made the video. I've seen so many dropshipping gurus. I'm not going to name who it is, but 90% of them, they would say, go to Calidata, take a product, find it on Alibaba, or like 1688, and boom, there you go. You found it for 5% of the price. But they don't tell you that it's not even the manufacturer, it's just a low quality version, and you are going to run into a lot of issues. If not, there's going to be a 1K minimum order quantity in the first place. So I wouldn't recommend anyone sourcing from Calidata or from Amazon. I wouldn't recommend from Amazon as well, because same with TikTok Shop, same with Calidata, they are all products that's been custom formulated by a brand, and they've all been custom private labeled. So if you are looking to start a supplement dropshipping business, what are some ways for you to actually source your product? In my opinion, the method with the lowest barrier to entry is probably a white labeling service company like Supplyful. So if you guys haven't seen Supplyful, so they let you custom label your own, not your own product, but they produce these products like this coffee, this dog ear cleaning wipes, and they let you design the packaging. And the good thing about Supplyful is that they let you order one at a time, so you don't have to straight up order 100, 500 to start off with. You can pay as you go. So I would recommend Supplyful if you are looking to start supplement dropshipping. But the drawback for Supplyful is that they only have a limited range of products. I don't know how many, but it is quite limited, and you are stuck with their formulation. So if you want to create your own formula, you want to create an improved version of a product, you can't do that with Supplyful because they only let you use their pre-formulated products. So yeah, like Supplyful is one of them, but I'm sure there are other similar services to Supplefull, so it's not the only option, but they essentially kind of offer the same thing. And so other than that, what are the other options? And that leads me to my final point, and in my opinion, the best way to start a supplement business. It's not dropshipping. It is to create your own supplement. That means formulating your own supplement and designing your packaging, finding a manufacturer to actually manufacture the product, and then starting with the lowest minimum order quantity you can. Because usually if you are manufacturing your product, then the manufacturer requires you to order a certain amount. And usually it's anywhere between 500 to 2,000. But obviously for that, it does require a startup capital. Usually you would probably expect to spend about 4K to 6K for the first batch. And you also have to save some money for the advertising and the shipping as well. But if you do decide to formulate your own custom product and find your own manufacturer, then you're going to have really, really, really great margins. I'm talking about you can formulate a product for essentially $1 to $2 and selling it at around 30. So you're getting a 30 to 15x to 30x margin on your products because there's no middleman. It's just the manufacturer and you and the customers. So yeah, that is what I recommend for anyone who is thinking of starting a supplement dropshipping business. If you do have the capital, it is by far the best method because you have full control over your brand, you have full control over your product, and there is endless ways for you to market your product. Especially now you have the rise of TikTok Shop. You can send a lot of your products to TikTok Shop affiliates, and they will just film a lot of videos for you, make videos, post content, and they only make money when they sell your product because they make money off commissions. So you're going to have an army of creators making products for you and selling your product. You see so many supplement business do well on Calo data. This is all through TikTok Shop. So why not be the business? Why not be the business that is on here and not someone that's dropshipping one of these products? So yeah, that is my 2 cents of advice. If you are looking to do supplement dropshipping, if you do have the capital, I 100% recommend you to formulate your own product because now you have things like ChatGPT, you got other large language models, you have so many tools at your disposal. You literally have the world's knowledge, all the database that is available on the internet, and it's only a matter of prompting and reiterating to find a product formula that is working for competitors and then taking that product and adding your own little spin to it to make it just a little bit better. And that's all it takes to formulate your own product. And then you have to go through the process of designing your labeling. And there's a lot of things to cover as well on that. But it is definitely very, very doable now that you have tools like large language models and AI. If you don't have the money to make your own products, then I would recommend you going with a service like Supplefull. It's very, very easy to start. They have decent prices, but don't fall into the trap of going through Calo data, going through Amazon, and then finding products you think you can source. But just remember that the listings on Alibaba, they are not the manufacturers. And none of these brands are dropshipping themselves. They are all formulating their own products. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I don't know if you guys liked this type of a long format. It's a bit different to what I usually do. Thank you for watching the video, guys, and I hope you learned something. Let me know if you got any questions. Join my Discord server. I have nothing to sell you. It's just a community where full of beginners, and we're just learning from each other and growing together as a community. Yeah, thank you for watching the video, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.